Happy New Year, Lieblings! I am rounding out the year to talk about my plans for 2020, as well as to acknowledge that I dressed up to look like I was celebrating, but I look like I walked out of a John Hughes movie. Hello, Lieblings! I'm Madi, author of the space opera The God Queen, who's been living in southern Germany since 2014. First, I want to talk about how awesome 2019 is. I mean, I published a book. And I also got my permanent residency here in Germany. Haha! Good luck getting rid of me now, Deutschland. Just kidding. Just don't kick me out. Don't kick me out. I like it here. But that's not all. Just because I have one book out doesn't mean I'm just gonna sit on my laurels. No, I got plans. Big plans. But before we get started, hit that subscribe button and ring that bell. That lets me and YouTube know you like content like this and you want to see more. First of all, I want to acknowledge already hitting 100 subscribers. And I've only been on YouTube for all of like 5 minutes. Okay, like 3 months, but still, like, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for finding me entertaining enough to subscribe. And the rest of you, like, what are you waiting for? Seriously. I plan on hitting the ground running in 2020. I'm still a debut author with a relatively decent platform, but that also doesn't necessarily automatically mean sales. So I still have to hustle. I still have to do what I can to get the good word out about my book. And that means upcoming projects. There are a couple of interviews lined up coming in the beginning of next year, as well as articles that I have been working on as a guest writer. I'll definitely let you know about those in my social media, so especially on Instagram, to find out more. I also have plans to go to BookCon in New York City this year. That's not official yet. As long as I can find a decent flight from either Frankfurt or Stuttgart to New York City, there's a chance you can meet me in person. In terms of the God Queen itself, I do have plans for kind of like a to-go hardback, but I want to do something special with the cover, as well as an audiobook. I do have an actress in mind who has shown interest when I mentioned the project way back when. So I do need to contact with her and kind of get that ball rolling, but there is plans for a God Queen audiobook. On top of that, I'm still having to maintain the writing hustle. I am working on book 2. I've already written a good portion of it, and I am hoping to have book 2 ready for my beta sometime in February or March. And if you want to know what the title is called, well, you should sign up for my newsletter. But if you want to know the title, I will announce it soon. But if you've already signed up for my newsletter, you would have already gotten the news already. The title was included in the December newsletter. That's already been out. I did have to release it a little earlier because, I mean, who's gonna read a newsletter during the holidays, right? Holidays. So if you want to stay ahead of the game in the future, I suggest you sign up. My plan for book 2 is a spring 2021 release. I know it's like forever from now, but if you do bear with me on any of my social media or even on this channel, I will do my best to try to give you little tips and teases along the way whenever I can. And in the meantime, I'm also working on prequel short stories that I would like to give out to my newsletter subscribers. I have plenty to work with in the world that I created with the God Queen, and thanks to my subscribers, I have ideas of what I could potentially do and what I plan on writing. Anyway, that's it for today. Thanks for joining me. If you're new here, please consider subscribing and give this video a thumbs up. It lets me and YouTube know you like this kind of stuff and you want to see more. But if you have other ideas or comments or whatever, let me know in the comments below. The God Queen is available in both ebook and paperback. I have all the links for the book below. Be sure to connect with me on social media, either through Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter. Also, check out my newsletter, where you will get the most up-to-date information on books, projects, pugs, and giveaways. Just for subscribing, you'll get a free character sheet to use, as well as the first 6 chapters of my debut space opera, The God Queen. And that's it for today. Until next year, adi!